Hey, well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Prepared Mind channel. It is Friday morning. Woo! What a week. Oh, it's hit the fan. Good God, it's hit the fan. Hey, we got some new things to think about. Well, it may not be new things, it's a continuation of old things. It's a reapplication, applying old concepts in new ways. I'm not talking about us as much as I'm talking about them, folks. It's about picking sides. What's happening right now is people are picking sides and making choices. Picking teams, if you will. Hey, it's the Prepared Mind channel. It's 0 Dark 30 blasting out of the bunker and coming at you live. Well, not quite live. It's being recorded. I was going to upstream live, but for some reason there's no live internet. Oh, it may seem like it's a very civilized area with stoplights and street lights, but it's pretty freaking in the sticks, if you ask me. Anyways, folks, this is pure satire. Smart acidness, if you want to say. The content is humorous. It's not factual and newsworthy, so you get to make your own decisions. Right? I'm not giving you misinformation or disinformation. I'm just giving you this information, and you can do with it what you will. Now, let's get something done then, huh? Shall we? It is the second day of Pride Month, and we're picking sides, all of us. Now, a few days ago, a creative person took the words Pride Month, which is what month it is, and discovered that the last three letters of Pride, or rather the last two letters of Pride and the first three letters of month, spelled demon, and they made a meme, the demon meme, showing that Pride Month is, well, in their opinion, demonic. Well, Christians have latched onto that. Americans have latched onto that. Just plain moral, decent people have latched onto that. Whether or not people believe in actual demons, evil, right? Lucifer himself, whether they believe that, or whether they're an agnostic type, or whether they're just some kind of, well, shall we call them realists, right? They still understand. They still agree, right? All demon means is spirit, folks, spirit. But it's associated with evil. The word demon has a negative connotation. It's pejorative. So the question is, what do people think of that? Well, Christians have, and other Americans, really have grabbed onto this and said, yeah, looks about right to me, considering what these people are doing to children. And remember, that's what this is about, is, if they want to be sick fruitcakes, go right ahead. But what they're doing to children is wrong. Right? They can parade up and down their little runways at their little bars, but they have chosen to attack children, to go after children in a very, very sick way. Well, folks on the other side pick sides as well. They decided they like the demon. Yep, they like that. So the fruitcakes are now making memes of little black demons that are trans demons and gay or homosexual demons. Now, here we go, picking sides, right? You can't be neutral in this. There is no Switzerland in this holy war, folks, over morality, because that's what this is. It is a holy war over morality, decency. It's not Protestant versus Catholic. It's not that type of holy war. And it's not Christian versus Muslim. Nope. It's just plain old good versus evil. God versus the devil. That's what this is. That's what it's come down to. Picking sides. Now, the Christians are starting to fight back. Yes, they are. They're starting to fight back. They've also realized and recognized that they have strength, authority, if you will. They have power. And they've been using the boycott power and social media power to talk to another. And I'm not talking about Bible thumpers, even though they're part of the crowd. You know, people that want to get all crazy and end every sentence with the name of a chapter of the Bible and a verse number, even though some people do that. I mean, what I'm saying is, regular people have chosen sides. Just as the fruitcakes have had people choose their side. People you would think are normal or moral. They're all choosing sides, folks, and they're fighting back. The Christians are now starting to speak up. The regular, decent Americans are starting to fight back, stand up for themselves. Right? I told you about the Washington, I believe, Senators baseball pitcher. Or was it the Washington Diplomats? I don't know. Anyways, he was like, I'm a Catholic, and I'm totally against what's going on with Los Angeles. He chose a side, and he's standing by it. Now, the Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays pitcher, who spoke out in support of the boycotts, well, he decided that he was going to apologize and say, the ballpark is for everyone. And blah, 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 blah. And he was like, and that's all I have to say about that. And I'm going to move on with my life. Sorry, pal. Absolutely sorry. That's not how this works. Guess what? Yeah, baseball, the Blue Jays, they told him, no, that's not good enough. Oh, we're not just going to move on and pretend like this never happened. Well, what the fuck good is an apology for if not? Well, now that you've admitted you've committed the great crime of supporting a boycott against an organization, group, and fundamental agenda of child destruction and moral destruction, how dare you stand up to that? If you admit that you were wrong for supporting the opposition, now you need re-education, folks. That's the old idea. Here it comes. Re-education. They want this guy to go get some re-education. They're not done with him. Now, if you remember, I think it was 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, the wife of a professional soccer player, this is pre-COVID, in Los Angeles. The wife of a professional soccer player, what did she do? She spoke out against the left. And he, got fired for it. That's how this works, folks. There is no apologizing. It's guilt by association. Once you say something, you can't take it back. You can't apologize. You need to get re-educated. Folks, what are re-education camps? It's a Nazi idea. It's a Soviet idea. If you dare to speak up, if you dare to have your own opinion, that's just not allowed. You'll be punished for it. You admit it, you try backpedaling, you try apologizing, it just makes it worse. You need to pick sides, folks, and it's going to be based on principle. Even if you say, well, I'm not going to vote, I don't want to participate in this. No, you have to pick a side. You have to tell the other side, I'm not part of that team and I'm against you. You don't have to openly say it and scream it, but it's going to come out. It's going to come out. If someone is going to ask you a question, you're going to be put in a situation, and you have to have principles. There's no more being chicken shit. There's no more being silent. Everyone's going to have to, well, swear allegiance to one side or the other. And that is just basically good or evil. Which side is it? Right? Are you on the side of good? Or are you on the side of evil? Pick a side. Pick a side. I've picked mine. Have you? Folks, chance favors the prepared mind. Be strong, be brave, have heart, and understand that good people are coming together, and there's a lot more of us than there are of them. They make a lot of noise. They do have some power and authority, but not over you. Chance favors the prepared mind. Semper Fi, Godspeed.